All right, welcome to the craft room. We are doing a little bit of a bonus sew. As I'm in the middle of cutting out a tester pattern, I realized that I have enough fabric left to make a little matching pair of undies for my sister. So I wanted to get that cut out, and I'm super pumped. I love a bonus sew. It's like almost no extra work, but you get two things out of one like sewing session. Win-win. So got my cocktail. You can see I've already got my pattern projected out here. I'm about to get started cutting. And I cannot wait to surprise. She has no idea. She knows that I'm making the tester pattern for her. She has no idea that I'm going to cut this out. Undies are one of my favorite sews. They're fast, they're easy, they're so much more comfortable than ready to wear. Just because you can customize the fit, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, like these fit here, but they don't fit there, or they fall down a little bit here. You just don't have to worry about any of it. I'm doing a nice wide waistband because it's just going to be like really comfy. They're perfect like period underwear, because who wants to be uncomfortable on top of being a woman? Like, it's the worst. So we're going to get that made today and surprise her with those. This is a fantastic cotton spandex, which is my favorite thing to make like everyday utility, terrible word, but utility underwear out of. And I'm super pumped. I'm using the patterns for Pirates May swim bottoms pattern, actually. I love to use a swimsuit pattern to make underpants because, well, I use them a lot, so why not use them even more? So I already know this fits her really well. I already know she's really comfortable in it. And I know that it's going to be really cute and comfortable for her. I am going to do mid-rise. So let's come this way so we can save some extra length at the bottom just in case we need it. Let's go. I don't want to cut my cord. I'm a little close here. It's going to be fine. Okay, so you notice that you might have noticed, but I did flip the pattern over. I'm going to come this way a little bit. I did flip the pattern over just so that I can be a little bit more efficient with this fabric. I don't think I'm going to be able to make anything else out of it, but it could be like a waistband accent piece. There's potential there. I could donate it to, I think there's enough left that I might be able to donate it to Scraplana here in Atlanta. And someone else might be able to make something out of it. Just because I tend to sew for plus size and need larger cuts of fabric doesn't mean that someone else can't get something out of a smaller cut. So I still try to be as efficient as possible, even if I know I'm not going to make anything else out of it. I am doing the cheeky version of this rather than the more full coverage version, just because I know I've made both for her. And while she's working in the gym, the cheeky version just fits a little bit better. So I just need this liner right here. I think I can probably get it out of this spot, actually. Wasn't that convenient? Move my laptop a little bit. Oh, yeah. So undies are like one of the fastest things to sew just because it's so few pieces and they come together so quickly. I've made them so many times. I don't measure my elastic. I know the kind of tautness that both of us like, like around your legs and stuff, like just takes a little bit of trial and error, and then you can make them custom without putting a ton of work in. So that's all my pieces. I'm going to get prepped for sewing and turn off these so that I don't waste my bulb time, and then we'll see what's next. All right, so we got all the pieces cut out. I like to batch sew, so I like to take every seam that's available for sewing to the machine at once. So I got my waistband, and I like to fold, unless there's elastic going in, I like to fold it in half and then in half again so the seam stays, like all the seam allowances stay put where you want them, and they don't shift on you because I hate bunching seam allowance. And I've got my side seams and my crotch seam along with my liner here, and I just want to point out for plus size sewers, for people who are sewing for a little bit more of a curvy body, you can see, it might be hard, you can see that the front is actually a little bit taller than the back, and that's just to help with some tummy coverage, so you don't have it falling down as much as you would with like a ready-to-wear underpant. So I'm going to take these to my machine. All right, and just like that, we've got a wonderful new pair of underpants that I get to give to my sister. And you might notice that there's some pink in here. You might have seen me win some bobbin chicken tonight. Virginia never cares if I use a fun color on her serger threads or her bobbin threads. So since I had a little bit of pink left already on my machine, that's what I used today. And those little bits of whimsy just make it more personal that this is homemade and this was made specifically for someone. So I'm excited to be able to give these to Virginia, and it was 20 minutes maybe from projection to finish to add to what I'm already working on this evening. And what a fantastic way to spend my evening. So cheers to you, start your project, and I'll see you next time.